I'm attorney Hamilton Rucker. I'm a Texas attorney that helps clients in real estate, litigation, and NIL advisory. As a former D1 athlete, I have a real passion to help student athletes and their parents navigate the exciting and complex world of name, image, and likeness, also known as NIL. If you're a student athlete or parent helping guide your child's athletic career, this video is for you. Today, we're going to break down the 5 essential elements of building a powerful NIL brand that can create long-term success both on and off the field. Branding for success. First, let's talk about branding. When you think about a brand, you might picture a logo or a color scheme. But for student athletes, branding is about how you're perceived by fans, sponsors, and the public. Your brand is your story. For the athletes, identify your core values and unique traits. Are you a hardworking athlete who values community service? Do you want to be seen as a role model for younger athletes? Define that narrative. Also, parents, help your child discover their strengths and align their brand with something meaningful. Here's an example. A gymnast who leveraged her love for community outreach into a powerful personal brand that resonated with both fans and sponsors led to endorsement deals with a local grocery store that saw her feeding the homeless in her social media post. Why is this important? A strong personal brand helps attract the right sponsorships and partnerships. It's not just about your performance on the field, it's about who you are as a person. Social media strategies. Next, let's dive into social media. This is one of the most powerful tools you have to build your brand. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube allow you to engage directly with your audience. Athletes, it's important to post consistently and keep your content professional. You will have to engage with your followers by responding to comments and sharing behind the scenes glimpses of your life. For parents, monitor your child's social media presence to ensure they're not only building a positive image, but also avoiding potential pitfalls. A high school football player with just a few thousand followers uses TikTok to showcase his workouts and daily life and built a following to over 200,000 followers that within 2 years attracted fitness and apparel brands for endorsement deals that generated the student athlete tens of thousands of dollars. What's the big takeaway? Social media presence directly correlates to NIL opportunities. Brands look for athletes with engaged, loyal audiences. The more active and authentic you are, the better. Marketing. Now let's talk about marketing yourself. You need to take charge of your own NIL opportunities by actively seeking partnerships. Build a personal website or press kit that shows your achievements, stats, and brand story. Don't be afraid to reach out to brands or work with sports marketing agencies. Parents, help organize and manage communications with potential sponsors and think of this as helping your child build their future. A college track star who created a press kit and used LinkedIn to network with small businesses, eventually turning small sponsorships into long-term partnerships. Also made connections at a local bank that led to off-season internships. Why is this important? You can't wait for brands to find you. By marketing yourself effectively, you open the door to more NIL deals. Legal considerations. Now let's tackle the legal aspect of NIL. This is where things can get tricky. So it's critical to understand what you're signing up for. Each state is governed by its own NIL statutes. The schools and NCAA all have their own guidelines and rules. Athletes need to always read contracts carefully. Watch for terms like exclusivity, which could limit your ability to work with other brands. Protect your name and image from unauthorized use. Parents, make sure you're involved in these conversations. It's essential to work with a lawyer to ensure your child's rights are protected and they're fairly compensated. A student athlete who signed an endorsement deal without understanding the exclusivity clause, which prevented them from pursuing other opportunities. Legal guidance early on could have prevented this. Without proper legal protections, an athlete could miss out on opportunities or even get into financial or legal trouble. Protecting NIL rights is crucial for long-term success. Collaborating with coaches. Finally, let's talk about how to collaborate with your coaches and schools. You don't want your pursuits to conflict with your athletic commitments. Athletes always communicate with your coaches about your NIL activities. Ensure your deals don't interfere with your training or violate team rules. For parents, help facilitate the communication and ensure your child is following both school policies and team expectations. A basketball player who worked closely with their coach to manage both NIL deals and athletic performance, ensuring that one didn't affect the other, led only to greater trust and development of that player. Strong relationships with coaches and schools can lead to support for your NIL endeavors and ensure you stay in compliance with NCAA guidelines. To finish up, building a strong NIL brand involves much more than just signing deals. It's about creating a lasting, authentic image. Parents, your role is key in guiding your child through this process. Together, you can build a foundation that will lead to long-term opportunities, not just in sports, but in business and life. Follow and subscribe as we continue to provide more information on NIL and student athlete development and growth. I'm attorney Hamilton Rucker, and thanks for stopping by.